Shri here. Listen, today I want to talk to you a little bit about male psychology, and in particular, one of the challenges that a lot of my clients, my female clients, have been having with their man. And that is that whenever they have to start talking about any sort of relationship challenges or anything, I guess, that's perceived as negative, then the man tends to shut down. He doesn't speak, he doesn't communicate, he wants to go off and spend time with his friends, he might even get angry as a way to try and diffuse the situation. He will go off and maybe play sports or distract himself with work. Really, really common patterns. And so really what I wanted to do today was to explain a little bit about why this happens. You see, for men, any sort of negative emotion such as depression or anxiety or stress or whatever those can be classed as what society would deem as negative emotions, men don't like to feel that. And when it comes up, they want to avoid it at all costs. Now, I'm not saying it's the right thing to do at all, because I don't. I believe that when we have these negative emotions, we have to face them head on. But unfortunately, most of us are living on autopilot. We don't even know what's going on. A lot of men don't really have much of a clue as to how to handle those situations. And so the easiest way to handle it is to avoid it or distract yourself from it. And this is what happens a lot. Whereas a lot of the female clients that I've got tend to want to pursue the topic or pursue the conversations so that they can resolve it and then connect back with love. But unfortunately for a lot of men, they just want to walk away from it. And it's because those sorts of emotions, in their eyes, are classed as negative, and it's too scary for them. And the reason it's too scary is that ultimately it means that they're weak. It feels like they're weak. It's a perceived weakness. And as men, they really want to feel strong, have a level of strength. And that's also due to, society's expectations of men. Men are supposed to be the providers. Now, thankfully, things are changing, and it's great to see that so many women are out there who are kicking ass and doing great in careers and so forth, which is fantastic to see, and I'm so happy that that shift is occurring. But if we look back throughout, the existence of human beings, it's always been that way, where men tend to be the providers, that tend to be the alpha males who need to demonstrate that strength and be the rock for their woman and just demonstrate that, that level of resilience and determination and dedication to the task at hand and so forth. And so as soon as there's any sort of negative emotions, it's perceived as a weakness and they don't want to have to deal with it at all. And so they run from it. So really what this video today is about having a level of understanding and awareness of what's actually going on, and having a level of compassion as well. Because I think when we can get to a place of compassion within ourselves, we're able to adjust our communication style towards that person so we can understand how much of an impact it's actually having on them. And then you allow them to wait and sort of go through that experience in terms of dealing with it, how they need to deal with it. And when the moment comes, you're able to actually have some more productive conversations about the situation rather than letting emotion run its course and take over. Because whenever we get into heightened emotional states, then that's when the conversations go south, and there are negative outcomes as a result of it. So really it's about gaining an awareness of why men do what they do in terms of handling their emotions, having compassion for it, and then being able to alter your communication style once the dust settles, so to speak. So I hope that makes sense. I hope that gives you a little bit of an insight. Do observe these patterns in your own relationship and write your comments below and questions below, and I will personally answer them myself as well. Thanks so much and take care.